Should be live now. Yep, we're live. It says we are. Let's see how it looks. Get it going. Wow, it does that. Yep, we're live. Yep, we're live. Hmm. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. No camera today, brother.
Oh, forgot about that.
But I need to fix something real fast. Okay, that's good. So yeah, this is welcome everybody. Heading to the Polygons episode 61. Uh, Gonna be a short episode today, but we got a couple get cool things that happened over the week as far as gaming news and stuff like that. Stuff to do with games and entertainment and Mayhem should be joining us shortly. So, but I'll let my co-host introduce himself.
There's Emperor Gil, your co-host.
And once again, it's me, Chaotic Smith. And yeah, like I said, today we just got a bunch of. I don't think we had any big topics, but we have a bunch of small things to talk about. Uh, Trying to think we want to start. You want to start with the Uncharted movie trailer? Oh, I almost forgot about. Mm, damn,
What was
damn. I forgot about what happened over the weekend with the DC. The
Oh
DC.
yeah, I completely forgot about that.
I did too. I just remember. So we kind of lumped that in with the Uncharted movie, right? Because there's a
Yeah.
bunch of. I mean, there's some game stuff, but we'll talk about the movie stuff and Uncharted, and then we can talk about. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. And I was thinking about it too before the show started. Then when I was talking to you, it kind of I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and start with that since that happened. That would happen over the weekend. So yeah, DC DC Fandom, not Fandom, Fandom happened over the weekend, and they showed off a bunch of stuff, bunch of movie news and some game news. And let's want to start out with your overall. Did you watch it or not, Emperor?
The DC fandom?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just watched the trailers. I didn't see like the overhaul.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I watched most of it. I had it streaming. I think I streamed most of it, and it was okay. I mean, it had some pretty good stuff on there. I think it wasn't bad, but we can kind of go over some. But I want to know what you like. What was shown that got you the most interest out of that event? Before we kind of break down what was shown, I want to know what got you the most hyped.
If I read that Black Adam,
Okay.
right?
Oh, the Black Adam trailer. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna start off with the Black Adam trailer. To me, I did not. I was not hyped about the Black Adam trailer. Um, I'm not gonna lie. Watching that, it didn't really do it for me. I am excited about the movie, but I'm not. Well, one thing is I'm not a big fan of Black Adam. I'm Shazam all day. You know, fuck Black Adam. I'm all about Shazam. You know, Black Adam's he's nemesis of Black Shazam. So I'm
Yeah.
alright. He's all you know. He's like the Joker to me. I don't care about.
Like here's the thing. Here's the thing for me is like I know nothing. I know nothing about these characters, so I'm going in with like fresh eyes here.
Yeah. I don't know I don't know much about Black Adam. I just know him from when he fights Superman and Shazam, right? I didn't read his comics. I don't know anything. I just know he was the opposite of pretty much the opposite of Shazam. So to me, I don't. But I am interested in see what they because I think they kind of make him more of like an anti-hero or not really a villain, but you know, kind of how you know what they try to do sometimes with these characters. So I'm really curious to see what this plot of the movie is and see how he ends up at the end of the movie. If you know if they're gonna have one day him clash against Shazam, because you know they got some other characters in here. You know they showed off during the trailer, not trailer, but they kind of hinted towards right, like Hawkeye, right?
Yeah.
Hawk and I think was there somebody else? There's a couple other heroes too, like
Yeah, there's a couple of names.
so
I
I'm
forgot
kind
their names.
yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how they see. I'm kind of curious about the movie because of that, right? To see these other, just to see the other characters, you know. And I'm curious to see what the Rock does with this, what the you know Rock's all, you know, he's all hyping it up. So I am curious to see. I mean, I think he's built like Shazam. I ain't gonna lie about that. Not Shazam, but Black Adam. I think the outfit looked pretty good. I didn't have a problem with the outfit, but the trailer just didn't do it for me. It wasn't bad, but it was just like you know. But I am curious to see the movie and how different it is from the Shazam movie. And like I said, I'm curious to see what The Rock does with him. But I don't know. So what do you think about the trailer? I mean, I know you're the most hyped about this, but is it because of the trailer or you just wanted
I think it's just because it's new.
to? Okay.
Like because all the other ones like Batman, all like what was the other one?
Well, they showed the Flash, right?
Yeah.
And they showed like some behind the scenes stuff for Arkham Man and some like animated stuff. But well, I'll tell
Yeah.
you, go ahead.
For me, it's like I think I gravitated more towards that because it was something new.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it could be, you know, something different. I will give you that.
Yeah.
I tell you what I'm excited about, which they didn't have any footage, but they just talked about it, and then I'm in. I am in now. I didn't know anything about. I don't remember them talking about this. Maybe I heard about this, but maybe I forgot. But they are doing probably my favorite hero from the DC side, at least. They're doing the movie, and they're doing like some animated anime style movies. It's the Static Shock, which they just call him Shock. I think he was just Shock. Oh, my comic. He's just static in the early days, but he's Static Shock in the newer ones. But they're doing the movie of Static, the live. I need to go. I think they're doing two movies. I got confused what they're talking about, but they're doing a new Static Shock. I don't. It might just be calling him Static. I'm not sure, but they're doing a new Static Shock movie, live action movie. Which I'm not sure if what's name's if he's playing him or is he just involved in the movie. It's the guy that played Michael J B Jordan or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he's in. I'm not sure if he's playing Static or if he's just involved in the movie. Cause I know he's
Yeah,
supposed to be. I know he's supposed to be
he's
doing
supposed to be like
Superman too.
producer.
I don't know why he'd be doing. Yeah, I don't think he's playing Static. I think he's just a producer because they would be. Cause I know he's supposed to be doing Superman too, so I don't know why he would be doing both.
Is he in Superman?
Yeah, they're doing a new. You know, there's rumors of doing a Black Superman,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be him. So I think it's supposed to be like Superman's cousin or something. That's the story they're going off of. I don't know, but yeah, they're doing a new. Michael B. Jordan is too. Oh yeah, I think yeah. Eco Heaven says in the chat. Yeah, I think Michael B. Jordan would be too old to play Static. You know, but maybe he can come in as Black Lightning or something. Be Black Light to be his mentor. But yeah, I'm ready. Get me this movie. Hey, and they're doing anime. They're supposed to be doing animated movies too. Kind of like they kind of describe it like anime style, but I'm not sure if it's going to straight be anime. But bring all of it to me. I stat like I said, Static Shock is he's my number one DC character. My number two is comic, but I still like Spider-Man the best. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Static Shock. I love the cartoon when it came on in the days. He's in the Young Justice stuff a little bit. He's been in some of the DC animated stuff, but he's never like a big part of it. Like he was in the Young Justice new stuff, but just a little bit. They never like, and it's always like different versions of him and stuff. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for Static Shock. I always love that character. I always just I don't know. I love these powers. I love this whole kind of lightning and static kind of stuff. I just thought it was cool, new flavor, and I love to see what they do with this movie, what the movie's about, and how they how they do it with today's terms and stuff. But yeah, and that team of because that Vision of that them comics was his own comics, and they kind of DC kind of poured them in, bought them, and they kind of incorporated those characters into the DC universe. So, but the comics, a lot of those comics that they did that does that came with Static. They're doing a lot of they're bringing a lot of characters back and some stuff. So I actually gonna go trying to hunt because I think they brought. I know they brought back Static Shock for a little round when they did, first when they did hold DC 52, but it didn't stay around. But watching this, it seemed like they brought it back again. So I'm gonna try to get in, see if I might just do digital. But look at getting some of those comics because like I said, I'm a big fan of Static Shock. In the old days, they just called him Static. But yeah, I'm curious to see what they do with the movie, man. I can't wait. I'm super hyped. That's to me, that's probably the biggest thing that got me hyped. That came out of this DC fandom event. But yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So let's just talk about. Well, I want to talk about these two movie trailers, and then from the event, and then we can talk about the game. Talk about the because they did show off uh Suicide Squad game and then the Gotham Knights gameplay. But before we get into that, let's talk about this Batman trailer. Did you know what do you think about this now? What do you think about this new Batman? What do you think about this Batman? Because I ain't gonna lie, when they first started talking about this Batman, and I started seeing some shots, I was not feeling. I was not. First of all, I'm not feeling the guy they got playing as Bruce Wayne. I'm just like this seeing him not seeing him in the
Robert
bat suit.
Pattinson.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not seeing the Glitter Boy. I'm not because I haven't seen him in anything else. And like I said, I only seen a little bit of the first Twilight, and that was enough. Like, nah, I can't do this. So I don't know. I don't know how good of an actor he is. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any. Just from what I've seen of the Twilight, I'm like, no, this ain't Bruce Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And his kind of his built. He's to me looks. Batman's supposed to be kind of a beefy kind of guy.
Yeah.
Most time, they never really get a beefy guy to play Bruce Wayne. They always get kind of a smaller guy, but he's supposed to be about as big as Superman. If you think about it, he's just not super strong. But so when I seen him not in like the bat suit, I'm like, that's not how Bruce. It doesn't. It looks like an emo guy. That's not Bruce Wayne. I'm looking now. I'm like, this ain't Bruce Wayne. This ain't no. I know it's supposed to be like year two of Batman, but still, it don't look like Bruce Wayne.
Just have Nirvana in the background doesn't mean it makes him emo.
I'm not talking about. I mean, I like Nirvana. I mean, that's my kind of music. I get down with some Nirvana now. You never saw Harry Potter. He's not in Harry Potter. What's it? That's not the same guy. You talk.
That is not the same guy.
Yeah, yeah. This has that guy has nothing to do with Harry Potter. But I actually like the Harry Potter movies. But yeah. But seeing this trailer, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I think I'm down for the ride. Even though I still don't like his look as Bruce Wayne, I can't get behind his look as Bruce Wayne. But when he's in that bat suit, and I'm the bat suit's growing on me a little bit. It's the same guy that he played, Cedric Diggory. Who's that? Is that from Harry Potter? I don't know who this guy is. Oh, did he play the? Is it the new Harry Potter movies he's talking about? Is he in the new Harry Potter movies? The one with the. Maybe he's one of those. Oh, I think he's. Is he talking about the new one? Uh,
Uh, The one with Johnny Depp in it,
Yeah, is he in those movies?
I guess.
Trivers or Tournament? Man, I don't. He was in the. If he was in the Harry Potter movie, I don't remember seeing him. I don't remember paying. I didn't. I don't remember him.
Where was he in this trailer? That's my question.
But he said he's in the Triwizard Tournament. I don't even remember that. Is that the?
I've never seen any Harry Potter movies.
You never seen the Harry Potter movies?
I
What?
I may have seen the like one of the first three, but other than that, I've never seen them.
What? Nah, I'm not gonna say Harry Potter's the best movie, but those are movies you should see. They're good, especially all of them
Like I'm
together.
not saying they're bad, just they're I haven't
I
gotten around to watching them.
I mean they were good. It's a good series. I really like them. They're not the best thing. I'm not like crazy like everybody. Some of these people are all for the movies,
By any-
but I do think. See, I
like
mean,
I understand they're good. Like
I mean, I had to. I don't remember him being in those movies, but I had to go. I've only seen them. I haven't. I've only seen them like once, and I enjoy watching them, but I'm not like a big fan, so I don't remember everything about the movies, and I don't remember him being in the movies at all. But I think. But
who's he? Who is he in this Batman? That's my question.
who you talking about?
Is he talking about?
He's talking about Robert Pattinson's in Harry Potter. That's what he's saying. He must be
Oh yeah,
one.
he is in the.
He's talking about he's in the
He's in
Goblet
one.
of. He's in the Goblet
Yeah,
of Fire. I don't remember seeing it. I don't remember him at all. So
yeah, yeah. But he is in one of the Harry Potter movies.
yeah, I didn't know that. See, I never knew
There's
that.
like a character, there's one of the students in there.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. He's in the tournament. I didn't know that. I don't remember the Harry Potter movies too much. I remember basically what happens, but I've only seen them like once. But yeah, like I said, I don't like him as Bruce Wayne, but him in the suit, like suit's growing me a little bit. I'm starting to like to see a little bit. It looks. I understand the show too, but I ain't gonna lie, man. That Catwoman. Oh yeah, oh yeah. She's already hands down best Catwoman ever. Already hands down. I didn't know she's gonna beat what's her name, but already hands down the best Catwoman. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I like the trailer. I thought I mean it. I didn't know what kind of Tony was going for, but seeing it and it's kind of going realistic and comic book at the same time. So I like what they're doing with it. And I mean, I'm excited about this movie. I mean, I liked it. I'm intrigued in the story, what's gonna happen, and yeah, I'm really liking it.
Yeah. So I like the trailer overall. I love everything about it. Like all the characters in there, all the actors. But seeing more of Robert Pattinson as Batman, kind of, I had the same thing as you. It was like he's too like small.
Yeah, even in the bat suit, he looks kind of small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm still gonna watch it. I know I trust him because I've seen some of his other movies besides Twilight.
yeah,
Because he was in Tenet. He did a great job. He looks
yeah.
very
I forgot I didn't finish Tenet, but I did watch him in Tenet.
yeah.
He was okay in Tenet, but
He was in that. There's like a couple other movies that he's great in. So just knowing his performance is like, yeah, I think he can pull it off.
yeah. I mean, like I said, the trailer got me hyped. I'm pretty stoked about it now. I'm still not completely sold on him being as Bruce Wayne, but I had to see more of him as Bruce Wayne, right? I mean, we've seen clips, but I
Yeah.
need I need to see him, actually, talking and being, because to me this looks like an emo boy, and Bruce Wayne's a playboy, Bruce Wayne, he's a ladies man,
I know
he got
it's
the
so
he
weird.
got the money. This guy's all like, I don't know, man, I don't know what he's doing, but
Like I understand that.
maybe they're saying this is not how Bruce Wayne was in the beginning, so maybe he becomes that, but I don't know. But then you got Catwoman too, man. You gotta be, come on now. You got Catwoman. Come on now. You gotta be acting all crazy, man. Man, Catwoman. What's her name? Forgot her name.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, whew, fire, boys. Mm.
I like Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
just
that's good. That's pretty good take on Penguin. Yeah, he kind of big, kind of comic book in a way, but not too comic book looking. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's still kind of chubby. You don't have that like big nose, but you know his face does look a little messed. Yeah, it's.
I didn't even know it was him.
Well, I knew it was Colin because he said it was him, but
Yeah,
I knew
I
that
knew.
and I knew when I seen I knew that was the Penguin. I can't really tell it's what's his name. They did a lot of good makeup to him, but
Yeah,
I can tell that's supposed to be
does
the
that
Penguin.
makeover did really actually get fat? That's my
But
question.
no, I think he has a suit on. I forgot what they said, but I think he said he has a suit. But I do think they did a good job on his
But I understand that you read it and you knew it was him. But for me, I read that he was gonna be Penguin. But look at the trailer, I'm like, where is he at? I don't see the Penguin anywhere.
Oh, you didn't see, you
Like,
couldn't tell it was a penguin. I can just
yeah, I
tell.
couldn't tell it was him.
It looked like the penguin enough to me. It reminded me of the penguin enough to me that I can. It just didn't look. It just looked like a toned down version of the penguin. But this is face. I can tell that was supposed to be the penguin. But you know, yeah. And it's how it just. I don't know. I feel like I can just tell. But yeah, Batman trailer got me hyped. Now, what about the well, I'll talk about this next. But what about the Flash? I ain't gonna lie, Flash ain't doing it for me at all, man.
Yeah, me neither.
What they shut off, I'm like, nah. I mean, they didn't really give anything away, but what they shut off, it's more of like a teaser trailer. But
Mm.
what they shut off, I don't, I know it's supposed to be the multiverse movie, but I mean, I'm curious to see what they do because it look like they had other flashes in there too. I don't know what that's supposed to be, and it'd be cool to see the other Batman in it, but I'm not really. I ain't gonna lie, this what I seen and what I know about the movie, I'm not really pumped. We'll see what they do, and I actually didn't mind this Skeletor in the Justice League movie, right? I didn't mind the Flash. I thought he did. I think the person did a good job as a Flash, like a young version
Yeah,
of
he
a
did
Flash.
a good job.
I thought he did like as far as being like a young version of Flash. I thought he did a good job. I like this, but this movie is just ah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what they do with it and what the Batman plays a part in it, and but that's about all I have to say about that. Damn it, I just forgot about. Oh, also before we talk about the games, I did want to throw out that during this DC, they did have a 20-year reunion of Smallville, only the one of the greatest TV shows of all time. I thought it was cool seeing Tom Welling, who plays Clark, and I forgot the guy who plays Lex, them talk about it, and then have my one chick who play Lana, who played Lana Lane, having her back and talk. It's just ah man, maybe you know they was talking about having the blue. I almost want to go out and buy the dumb Blu-ray set now. I don't want. I kind of want to go back and watch it because man, Smallville was awesome. I really liked Smallville. I just especially the early seasons. I mean, I liked all these seasons, but especially when they had Lana Lang. The girl to play Lois is okay, and I thought she did a good job with Lois. But once you had Lana Lang, man, I could never get over Lana. Once Lana Lang, and I think they did a good. I think they did a good job how she exited the show. You know she had to leave. You know they had to bring Lois sooner or later for the main storyline. And I thought they did a good job of her plot. What she did to leave wasn't like crazy. It wasn't. And I didn't. It didn't feel like a bad breakup or crazy ending for her character. But and it was kind of cheap in a way. But it didn't feel like bad. But I just never could get over her. You know, I like Lois, but after I had Lana, it was just like ah. But yeah, but they had a little reunion talking about it and stuff, and how they just it kind of set the stage for all the, especially the CW shows that they have right now. It's just yeah, it's Smallville is just all time great TV shows, and it's just too good. But yeah, that's all I want to say about that. Is because they had that during the DC fandom. Which you gotta. It's good. I was good that they talked about it because I don't think Smallville gets enough credit for what it was. It's just man, it's too good. But do you have anything else to say about fandom before we go into the games that they talked about?
No, nope.
Yeah, like I said, as far as that stuff, I think they did a pretty good job with the news they talked about and stuff they showed off. I thought was pretty good. But and a lot of people was waiting for was the games. You know, we've been waiting on that Gotham Knights in the Suicide Squad game. I don't know what it's called. Is it Death to Justice League or something? Or Death to, I don't know if it's Death to the Justice League or Death
Kill
to
the
Super.
Justice.
Oh, Kill the Justice League. Which they showed this off. Still didn't show no gameplay. They did show in-game cutscenes, but they didn't really show. And they still didn't really show any gameplay, which is
They didn't show any gameplay in both of them.
well, I would say
Well, I mean, the other one,
but Gotham Knights already showed gameplay.
yeah,
So this time they focused on story. So I'll give them a pass because they did because last time they didn't focus on story. They just specifically just telling you the game mechanics and showing you some stuff, right? I want to see more gameplay, but I'm okay with them showing. Cause this time they switched it up and talked about the story because nobody knew what this. I'm guessing this is the main story of the game, or
yeah.
so I'm okay with that because they showed something new, right? They talked about the story, which they haven't talked about the story yet, and we already seen a good bit when they showed a good bit of gameplay last time, so I'm okay with that. But this Suicide Squad, we still haven't seen. I want to see what the game's about, what kind of combat is, and they still ain't showing that off. So, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really I'm not into this game. You know, I don't think it's gonna be a bad game, but when you say Killer Justice League, nah. I want to be the just. I don't want to be these characters. I don't like. I don't know why people are so. To me, I don't know why people are so hyped about just the Suicide Squad because all the characters are crap in my opinion. None of these characters are interesting to me. Maybe Harley Quinn, she's a psycho, but I don't want to really play as her either. So I don't really care about these characters. I don't want to play as them. I don't care. The Suicide Squad movie, okay, but you know why I don't like it that much? Because I don't care about I don't care about the characters. That's not. I want the Justice League characters. That's the characters I like. The Suicide characters I just don't care about. So I don't care about the powers. So it's gonna be hard for me to want to play this game. But what can make me play the game is showing me some fun gameplay and see what these characters can do. Because really, I don't care about them. I don't care about the powers. I don't care about the backstory. I don't care about shit about them. So me, I don't really care about this game. I don't know why this didn't do. To me, man, why do this? Why do this and not just do Justice League? Like, come on. And the trailer didn't do anything for me. I mean, I was cool to see like the Justice League members in there, but as far as what the game is, I have no interest in it right now, and this didn't do it for me.
I'm the complete opposite. I want to play this game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it all comes down to the characters, man. If I don't like the characters, I don't like the game.
I just like the concept of you killing the Justice League.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I think both of us know we're not gonna kill Justice League in this movie, but
Nah, I don't think you'll kill him. I think you're
yeah,
just gonna do something to him. That's another thing that's stupid too. Oh, good, just you're not killing the Justice League.
yeah.
And I just don't like the concept. I just rather be the Justice League, man.
Well, until somebody makes a good Superman game, I don't know when they're gonna do.
Yeah, and like I said, and like, if they would show gameplay, and I could have seen what was going on with the gameplay, I could have been more excited about it, right? Because I could have said, oh, this gameplay looks fun. You know what I'm saying? Still no gameplay in this game. Both of these games, I think was well, I know Gotham Knights was supposed to come out this year. I'm not sure about Suicide Squad. That might be a little bit way long. I don't know if they showed. Did they say release date during this trailer or not? I know
22.
Gotham. Is it 22? I know Gotham Knights is 22. It got pushed. It's supposed to come out this year.
I think it's supposed to be next year.
I'm not sure about Suicide Squad. I didn't really care. I didn't. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't. But Gotham Knights, I am excited for because I like the characters.
Yeah, it just says 22.
Okay, I didn't know. But like I said, they did show off Gotham Knights story trailer, which I don't know much about this besides from the animated movie I watched about the owls. So I'm not super excited about this storyline they're taking. if it's just the main plot of the game, especially when Batman supposedly did a gone and they mainly mess with Batman and Batman's not here for this part of the story, so it's kind of I've definitely done our own take on it because Al mainly messed with Batman, so him not being around is and no, but it'll be cool. But like I said, I'm not this trailer didn't do anything for me either because, but I'm excited for this game from the last trailer they showed off, which when they actually showed gameplay. Like I said, I mean it's cool that they finally talked about the story or one part of the story, but I still would like to see some more gameplay, even though we already seen gameplay, because the game does look fun to play, especially co-op. It seems like it'd be fun. But I don't know. What do you think about this trailer?
I thought it was pretty good. Just setting up the story of it. I'm still wondering what they're gonna do with the Court of Owls.
Yeah, because there was mainly a
Yeah,
bat going against Batman, and I think Batman's dead or gone or something in this universe. I'm not
like,
sure.
isn't this supposed to
This doesn't have anything to do with
like?
the Arkham series.
Does it?
Suicide Squad does. That's in the same universe. This is his own universe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no clue.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why. This to me would make more sense, but yeah. Yeah, but I'm excited for the Gotham. I wish this game was coming out this year. It'd be a good time. It'd be good. Well, because right now I don't have any major games coming out at the end of the year that I'm getting, but Halo. But it'd be another good game for it to come out. But I'm excited to see what they do because I think it's gonna be fun. Especially I just been watching the Titans on HBO Max, and there's a lot of these characters. Well, not Damian Wayne, but it does have Robin and Nightwing, and it has two Robins and stuff.
That a good show.
I can only judge this. I didn't watch the first two seasons, so I can't tell you if those seasons are good. But I did watch this season, and I did like this season a lot. The thing about the show that it's I like it. I like watching it. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna keep. I just finished this season.
As somebody who has watched the Cartoon Network cartoon, will I enjoy this?
Well, if you look at if you're looking for what you got, if you're trying to get
I mean,
what you
I'm obviously not gonna get the same thing.
no, it's totally different. It's dark. This is dark.
Oh, okay.
This is dark and more realistic. And the thing about this, sometimes it. I like the show a lot. I like the characters. I like what they're doing, but it's very different than the Titans you know of. Very different. Uh, and the thing about
I kind of knew that because like I think whenever they were showing off like the first season
yeah.
in the trailer, like is this Robin being the shit out of somebody right now?
Oh no, the show is. I'm not gonna tell you what happens in this season because yeah, a lot of people probably not. Yeah, it's very dark. It's a very dark universe to me, which I'm okay with. It's different. What gets me about the show is that sometimes the show doesn't make sense in this universe it's got built. Because sometimes it's like it's real realistic and a lot of things are going on, but then it just doesn't seem like the show matches up with what it's trying to do. Because some things happen because it's supernatural and sci-fi, but then sometimes it's realistic, and sometimes I feel like what the show is and what it's trying to do. Sometimes I feel like it's fighting each other. It's fighting itself. How it's set up in the universe it's got set up because it's like this the season 3 set up in Gotham and and you got these it's hard to describe it. Just sometimes I feel like it's the what how this universe has got set up doesn't always make sense because it's realistic, but then it's not realistic, and it doesn't always seem to mesh to me. Just because you got Superboy, so Superman's around somewhere. Because you got Superboy, he's the clone of, he's got the DNA of Superman and Lex, right? It's that Superboy, that's that one. And you get these other people, but then sometimes it seems it's strange. It's set up in the universe and it's got all this stuff going on, but then it seems kind of realistic, too realistic, and doesn't always mesh in my mind. But it's a good show. Very different. It's very dark. I don't know how the first two seasons went, but this third season is. It ain't the Justice. It ain't the Titans on the Cartoon Network. I'm telling you that right now. Oh, it is no joke. It is no joke. But I do think it's good though. I think it's worth giving a shot. If you're interested, I think you should give it a shot.
All right.
I mean, But yeah. But yeah, Gotham Knights. I think it could be cool. It could be. I'm interested in that game. I wonder when it comes out. But like I said, anything else about the DC fandom before we move on?
Yeah.
Like I said, what I'm most hyped about is Static Shock getting a live action movie in an animated movie. I think two animated movies or something. I'm not sure. I'm just, mm, good times, good times. But moving on, I wanna talk about the Uncharted movie now. Y'all know Uncharted movie is, that movie's been to a lot of directors, and they finally got a director, and it's coming out in February, which is something I want to talk about, touch base too. But the trailer was kind of leaked, and then they finally just released the whole movie trailer. I don't know if it was planned or they did it because it was getting leaked. But yeah, and Pro, what you think about it? What do you think about the Uncharted movie trailer?
It looked okay to me.
Mm, yeah, that's how I feel. I just rewatched it not too long today again, and I tried to watch and say if this wasn't an Uncharted, if this wasn't based on an Uncharted game, if this was just a movie trailer, how would I feel about it? That's why I just tried to think about that just now. Right? Let's just watch this and not think about the Uncharted games. Just watch this movie trailer and what does this movie trailer do for me? And it was okay. It didn't. I just watching it as a regular movie trailer.
Yeah.
Um, it's not a movie. It's not a. It's not. The trailer doesn't say, "Oh, I want to go." It doesn't scream, "Oh, this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great." It's not. It doesn't scream, "Oh, I need to go out in theaters and watch this." It does have my interest, and I don't think it looks bad. But if I'm just judging it as a regular movie, it doesn't scream, "Oh yeah, this is awesome. I can't wait to see this." The trailer was just okay, like a good old action flick. But when I tell you, the main thing when I talk about compared to Uncharted, my main thing is just the characters. And my biggest problem is, which I like Tom Holland as Spider Man, but I don't think he was a good. I think he just looks too. I mean, I know there was supposed to be a younger Nathan Drake, but I just don't think he's. Maybe I'll watch the movie, it'll click in, but watching the trailer, I'm like, man. And even watch Marky Mark. He doesn't look like Sully to me either, man. Maybe gave him a mustache, but his lines, and I maybe they don't want the characters that seem just like the characters in the game, but I mean that's why the kind of people why the people like the game because those performances. But and my main problem with Tom Holland too is that even if he's not doing a bad job as a young Nate, the thing is Tom Holland is Spider Man, right? When people see him, when kids see him, they see Spider Man. That's just the way it is. It's just a big time movie. You can't help it when you're in a comic book movie and it does pretty good. That's what people see you as, right? And I know it's gonna be in other movies, but for Sony, this to be in two Sony films, for Spider-Man to be coming out in December, and then this movie coming out in February. One thing is that is probably a little too soon because you're gonna have Spider-Man. People are gonna have Spider-Man on their minds. They're just gonna see him in the next Spider-Man movie, and then in 2 months later, 3 months, he's gonna be Nathan Drake. It's just too soon. And this isn't like him playing like a smaller role in another movie. No, this is him being the main star in another action movie. It's like, why would you put these movies so close together? If you want him to be Nathan Drake, why would you put these movies, have them come out so close together? Two big time movies, and you got this guy, ah, and like he's not, you know, and when he's Nathan Drake, he's not like dressed up. He just looks like Tom Holland. He's got the kind of outfit on, but really he's like, I'm Nathan Drake. Like, what's going on? You're Peter Parker. That's who you are. Like when he's on that, like, if you haven't seen the trailer, I'm about to spoil. When he's on that train on that plane flying, I'm expecting some fucking spider webs to come out because, I mean, even that one when he does that one acrobatic move when no human can do, you know. when he like hops up from that crate to the plane. Like that's a good distance. Like only Spider-Man can do that. It's like no normal human can do that. So when he does that, I'm like, shit, that's Spider-Man right there. Cause no no human, even Nathan Drake can't do that move like that what he just did. Cause he got some distance. But yeah, that's my biggest gripe about this. It's like, you gotta be Nathan Drake, another big time act, and you got him coming out 3 months apart. That's I don't know. Spider Man's a
He's
bit.
still gonna be in the MCU, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that. It seems like they haven't. I mean, we'll see what happens in this movie. Something crazy happens in the Spider-Man movie. But yeah, he's still. That's what I'm saying. Are they gonna do more Nathan Drake movies? I'm just like, I can't believe they chose him. You got him as Peter Parker.
I'm assuming he is, right?
Yeah,
This has to be like a series of movies.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll probably if this movie does, as long as it bombs, they won't. But if it does decent, I'm sure they'll do another Nathan. I'm sure they'll do another movie. And so you gonna have him as Peter Parker and Nathan Drake? It's just like, I don't know what Sony's thinking. They just want the Spider-Man. They know Spider-Man did bonkers, so they just want the whole audience to come back to watch Tom Holland. I'm like, I don't know. At least could have put the movies apart, 6 months apart or something, man. Cause I don't think it's a good move. Even if he does a decent job, people still can see him as Spider-Man, especially being so close together. I don't know. But I don't, like I
I,
said, I don't think the trailer was bad. It's just,
I will add that I agree with most of the things. Like the number one thing for me is that I just see him as Spider-Man. I'll agree with you on that. Like that's the one thing that's top of my list of it's taking me out of the movie.
yeah.
But for me, when I was watching it, I felt like it was trying to be too much like the video games.
Yeah, they have a lot of, they have, I don't think the main story is going to be anything from the game. I just think they're going to take a lot of set pieces from the games.
It sounds like Uncharted 4.
Well, it doesn't because he's younger. I know he's talking about his brother, but he is younger in this, right? And it looks like he's just meeting,
He may be younger,
and
but
and
that's
it,
what
and he's meet
that's,
and he's meeting Sully for the first time in this movie. So in Uncharted 4, he's
yeah.
older.
But okay, take all that shit away. The main plot point is him finding this treasure against some dude, right?
Yeah, I know that. I know they showed the.
The
Yeah,
shipwreck at the end.
yeah, I know that was in the
Like
Uncharted.
that. That's
That
literally
that
part four. It's like that to me is like you're
that.
literally just taking the plot from
I,
Uncharted
well, I
4.
think they're just gonna take bits and pieces from me. I think they're gonna take set pieces from those games. I'm not sure about the main storyline. I think they're just gonna be taking, you know, they're gonna just
It,
use
it,
this. They're just gonna use all the a lot of the set pieces that wow people from the games, and put them in the movie. And which I'm okay with that, long, but like I said, I'm not expecting this movie to be anything groundbreaking.
me neither because
I don't
it's
think
just
I don't.
Indiana Jones.
I think it's gonna be better than the Tomb Raider movie. Which that movie, even the
That's for sure.
but which I don't think the reboot was that bad. I think the reboot was okay, but
I
I,
don't like it.
it was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just. But I think this has potential. From what I've seen from this movie, this to me seems better just because the action seems better. But I don't think it's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is so awesome. I'm like, it's gonna be a fun time. But I just don't think it's gonna do what the games did for me. I don't think they're gonna do enough difference with the story. I don't think the story's gonna stand out more than the game story did. But we'll see. Yeah. So that's that. And did you get to play? So everybody knows. Like I said, we got lot of small topics. So I'm just trying to think about which one I want to talk about next. But yeah, we had Sora from Kingdom Hearts came out in Smash Bros on Monday. Finally got to play that this week. I didn't get to play much, but did you get to play Emperor? Did you download it
I
yet?
did not.
You didn't download it yet, have you?
No.
Uh, well, I'm gonna talk about. I haven't got to play too much. I only got to play a couple matches online. The first time I played online, I didn't have my because I didn't have my Switch hooked up to my TV. I ain't hooked up my Switch to my for over almost 2 years, and I ain't hooked it up to my new TV. And I hooked it up, and I forgot about I got my TV. I had to set the game mode. If I don't set the game mode, the games has to look a little bit delay. So I got I was so excited. As soon as I had them, I jumped online with them, and I'm playing the game online. I'm like, dude, this is laggy. I'm playing, I'm getting wiped up because I'm hitting the button, and my character is just not responding. And that was hard, have a hard time. And then I realized, and then I try to play it. So let me just play against the piece, the computer. I'm like, man, I still feel like I'm playing online. It still feels laggy. Then I realized, ah, man, I got to set my TV up right. And then I set that up and then smoothed it out a little bit better. So I jumped back online. Still didn't do very good. But I didn't do bad. But like I said, I haven't played Smash Bros in a long time. And online's always, it's still a little laggy online just because Nintendo's network is just trash. But I do like Sora a lot. I think he's pretty faithful to his Kingdom Hearts 1 character at least, and that's who they went by. I do think I like his moves. I think his Keyblade, I mean, I think he could be better. I wish he wasn't so floaty. He is just super floaty. It's just unbelievable. Like when you do the double jump, it's like a delay. You hit jump and then you hit double jump, and he's just like, and he jumps up at the second jump. It's like, uh, and he's just so floaty. He's like Mewtwo in a way. He's the lightest character in the game. But he is cool when you get some combo, like he say he specializes in L combat. So when you hitting guys in the L, you definitely do some combos, and he is fun when you land attacks. His magic's pretty cool. You gotta rotate them, but they all have the benefits which one you want to use if you can just time the one you want to use. And his specials are pretty cool. Nothing special, but he's playing the Sora. I am disappointed in his final smash. I mean, I would like to see Donald and Goofy or maybe Mickey, for a team attack, or him use two Keyblades. But if they're trying to keep it to Kingdom Hearts 1, he didn't use two Keyblades. He used two Keyblades really only in Kingdom Hearts 2. But I would love to see him use two Keyblades in his final smash, or maybe like, I don't know. I always like people with two weapons, but my biggest disappointment is his final smash. And the music I'm disappointed in, because I mean all the Kingdom Hearts songs are good, but you know you're missing out some good ones, man. I know you couldn't put your title songs in, but there's another song in there, which you can get that remix of that song or a version of that song if you have fucking melody or whatever it was saved.
Yeah, about it.
Nah, fuck that game. They say they can't hear you, Emperor. Let me say something.
Hello, hello.
I can hear you just fine. It might be a little bit low, but I can hear you on my. I
Probably
can.
had the mic low. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you, mate. I can turn you up a little bit just in case. It does seem like the desktop audio, but I can hear you. But I'm a little bit loud. Maybe I can tone myself down. Try to balance it out. But yeah, like I said, so it was pretty cool, and I want to play some more Smash Bros. I hadn't had much time, but yeah, we'll see how he is. I'm gonna say he's pretty cool, and but do you plan on getting him anytime soon, Emperor?
Yeah. Yeah. I just need to remember. I just need to remember.
It's just messing with the audio a little bit more. Try to turn you up a little bit more, turn you up a notch. I mean, I said you're coming through, but you're all coming through a little bit light, but it shouldn't be the point where they can't hear you. But I need to figure out which one is actually my might always actually this one so I can go down a little bit. So what's the next topic do we want to talk about? Plus not Eco, but Professor Nuts was talking about check the chat, but he hasn't even been in the chat. That's my chat's not updating. But
Yeah, I had the chat open and there's nothing going on there. Yeah, I had the chat open and there's nothing going on there.
yeah, but I think I want to say something again, Emperor.
Hello, hello. You want to go talk about the GTA next?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I want to see what audio was you was on, so I can to kind of turn you up a little bit. But yeah. So well, do you want to talk about it? I don't know the details. I seen the trailer, but I didn't. I know that I don't think they gave out details what's going on with the game, but I didn't really pay attention to it because I don't really care about this. But I mean, it
Yeah.
graphically it does look better, but it still don't look. I mean, it's not a it, they didn't do the whole remaster or whatever. This, but it's not bad for they did update the graphics a little bit, but it's not like a remake. So, but they did do something to it, but I don't know. Still doesn't look very
Um.
good.
So yeah. So what they did to it was pretty much graphical enhancements. So it says right here that in all three titles, it includes a completely rebuilt lighting system, improved shadows, weathers, and reflections, upgraded character and vehicle models,
Yeah,
along with higher resolution textures across buildings, weapons, roads, and interiors, and more.
yeah. When I seen the trailer, the environment definitely looks a whole lot better. The characters look a little bit
Yeah,
better, but they still look kind of you know.
I
but
that
the
that's what
environment,
I was kind of worried about.
but the environments do look better. I would say the environments definitely look better from the trailer I seen it. I would say the environments definitely look look better. You can see the upgrade in them.
Yeah, the that's the one thing I was kind of worried about was the character models because I was wondering how much of an improvement are they gonna go for.
Yeah,
Because when I think of the classic GTA trilogy, I think of that old PS2 like character models.
yeah. I mean, they still look kind of like it. They
Like,
upgraded, but they didn't upgrade him that much.
yeah, I'm glad they still kept it within that same.
So you want to keep him that way.
Yeah,
You just want
yeah.
you want that feeling, that old school feeling. Yeah.
I mean, if they would have upgraded the character models like a lot more than this, I probably would have felt out of place. Like this, these are not the same characters I played as.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see him do the whole remake treatment,
I mean, yeah, I would too.
but for what they're
So,
doing, I think it's okay because they're just you're getting all three games, and they'll make it try to update to sustain us a little bit. So I don't think it's bad for what they're doing for what you're getting because these are
it
all
also
because it's I
says,
mean it's big game, they're big games.
yeah, but in addition to the graphical upgrades, they said they're modernizing the controls. I don't know. I'm assuming they're just gonna put the modern GTA controls in there, including improvements to locking, targeting, and locking on stuff, updated weapons and radio station wheels, updated mini maps and navigation so you can set up waypoints and stuff, achievements and trophies. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's all good stuff. It's I mean, I might interested in this. I'm not a Grand Theft Auto fan, never have been. So, but I mean, it's cool for people who want to play this, and it's cool they did a little bit to it, with the graphics
And
and
also, they said that they're gonna take off the old PS2 versions from the game stores.
I think they already took them off. They might not.
Um, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I still can download them.
Okay,
So
maybe they haven't took them off yet.
yeah, the pirates still have it. But if you're worried about like game preservation and stuff, I would say just go ahead and download them right now if you can. But along with that, it has a release date of November 11th digitally,
Yep.
and then it's gonna come out physically in December. But also, apparently, if you have, where's this right? I think if you have PlayStation Plus, what's the on-demand one?
PS Now.
Yeah, PS Now. If you have PS Now, you can download the definitive edition of GTA 3.
Mm.
And if you have the Game Pass on Xbox, you get GTA San Andreas. Yeah, it says right here. Additionally, remastered versions of GTA San Andreas will join Xbox Game Pass on November 11th, and the remastered version of GTA 3 will be made available on PlayStation Now from December 7th.
Yeah, I mean, get the copies you want before they take them off the stores. If you want to get the classics, Xbox Game Pass on PC is the best. Echo of Heaven says. Echo of. I mean, if you say so. I mean, I don't think it's the best, but I'm not a PC guy, so it's gonna be hard for me to want that because I don't care for playing games on the PC. But I will be getting. Well, I'll be buying. Halo's gonna be free, so besides the campaign, you have to pay for the campaign, but Halo would be free. That's the only game I would want from Game Pass, and that's always gonna be free. So, but I do think Game Pass though overall is a good deal. I think you know if you have a PC and you're low on money, and or if you're not low on money, if there's a lot of games you want to play, and it's nothing like having free games. If that's the games you want, if they got games you like and they got them on Game Pass, it's definitely like getting free games. I won't lie about that.
I can download. If I have Game Pass on Xbox, I can do it on PC, right?
I'm not sure. I think those are. I think you have to buy.
Or is that two separate things?
There's two separate things, but I do think there is a bundle that you can get them both in a bundle, like the ultimate bundle. I know if you buy the game, you can get the game on. If you buy the game on
Yeah.
Xbox, you can get it on both. But Game Pass, I think there is two different ones. But I know they have a bundle where if you can buy both of them together, like you get the Xbox Live, Xbox PC, and Xbox Game Pass. I think there's a bundle where you get all three of them or whatever. But I don't think if you have, I don't know if he automatically gives you Game Pass for both of them. I think there was a bundle. Plus there's different. There's some games that's not on Xbox. Well, it's on the Xbox that you can't get
Yeah.
on it, which is kind of I don't know about that. But like I said, I don't. I think Game Pass is. I think Game Pass is a good deal, but you know, I play all my games on my PlayStation, so and most of those games I don't want to play. Only Halo. It's only a couple of third-party games I probably wouldn't mind playing. But like I said, if I have it on my PlayStation, I'm not gonna get it on my PC. But damn it, I was gonna say something. I forgot about something else. I keep forgetting about it. Ah, damn it. There was another game or something. Oh, damn it. Well, I'll talk about this and maybe this will pop back up. Damn it, because it is getting that time. But PlayStation released today that they are doing a state of play next week, which is going on Wednesday. I think 5 o'clock Eastern time. Which it's cool. I always like these. But it's gonna be 20 minutes long, mainly focus on third-party games coming to the PS4 and PS5, and games they've already announced they're gonna show more about. That's what they said. So with that, what do you think they're gonna talk about, Emperor? Any surprises, or you think there'll be any big third-party games get announced, or what kind of? Because it seems like there's gonna be some new announcements, but it's gonna be a lot of games they've already talked about that it's gonna show off. But what do you think could be some new announcements? Like,
Uh,
I don't think it'll be any groundbreaking, but I wonder if it's like some kind of cool third party game that hasn't been talked about and they can show off here. You know, I
I
there's a
can't
lot.
think of any
Yeah,
because between this and I'm guessing Game Awards, it's like
yeah. All the big stuff is gonna be Game Awards.
yeah,
Anything huge, it's gonna be at Game Awards. But now think about it, cause there's a lot of rumors right now that Sony just bought Blue Point, right? And Blue Point
yeah,
said they're working on original content, but they didn't say new IP. So there's a lot of rumors right now that they're remaking Blood Boy 1, right? And they're also doing Bloodborne 2, because Bloodborne 2 would be original content, but would be new IP. So they think they're doing both. And maybe you can see something. Maybe at this state of play, they announced like, oh yeah, we got Bloodborne coming to PC and they're getting the remaster. You know, but I'm not sure if they're doing Bloodborne 2. I'm not sure if they would give Bloodborne the remaster the treatment they gave Demon Souls. I don't think. I don't think it would be Bloodborne remake. I think it'll just be Bloodborne remaster, like updated 60 frames. I don't think they would do the whole remake, especially since it was made on the
yeah.
PS4. I don't think they would give it the whole Demon Souls treatment. But I can see them doing like updating it to 4K and giving it 60 frames, and then say we're also doing Bloodborne 2. But I don't know if that would be at this event because that's they're not third party though, first party. So maybe that could be what they that could be what you see at the game trailers event. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I think it's gonna be some small time. I'm trying to see what they haven't talked about in a while that they can be talking about. Cause I don't think they're gonna talk about God of War.
Kingdom Hearts.
They're not gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts. There's third party, but that's Game Awards or a Sony event, like a big Sony event. That's not state of play. So I'm not sure what third party games they can be
No, it's
talking
not
about.
gonna be a mainline title. It's gonna be a rhythm game.
Yeah, we're about to end. That's about that's the that. So you're right now telling me to go ahead and end the podcast right there. You already
Pretty much.
telling me. You already telling me to end the podcast. But yeah, but that's gonna be on Wednesday, so that should be cool at 5 o'clock. Probably won't do no live stream or nothing like that, but
No.
we'll just talk about it on Friday or next week about what they show off. Uh, Also, God of War God of War finally got announced for PCs for all your PC guys. You get to play God of War on your PC with uh updated resolution and frame rate, all that good stuff. It'd be native 4K, all the PC features and stuff. There's not a bunch of PCs that are gonna do a whole lot for the PC side. So
Can't wait for the mods.
yeah, little mods. I don't care for mods, but
Gonna be playing sexy Kratos.
yeah, all you want to play a sexy Kratos. Uh, and that's about all the news I have. I thought there was something else.
There was one I saw where it was like Yoda and Baby Yoda.
Oh wow, as mods.
Yeah,
And I would like to play that game, like a game with Yoda and Baby Yoda. I think that'd be a fun game. I feel like there was something else as far as news. I feel like I just had it before we started talking about.
Oh, why do you think of that? I recently got Hideo Kojima's
Oh
book,
yeah, I
The
forgot about
Creative
that.
Gene, and just flipping through the pages and stuff, it's not really. He mainly talks about books and movies and stuff that inspired him and things that gave him ideas and stuff. So if you're interested to look inside of, I guess, in the mind of Hideo Kojima and
You
stuff,
figure a lot
it's
of
like,
people would be. You figure a lot of
yeah,
people are. They like his game, so.
yeah. But entire this book entirely is just like, hey, these are some of the things I like. I recommend these books, movies, and stuff.
Well, I just remember what I wanted to say or talk about a little bit. This Cowboy Bebop trailer or teaser trailer was up.
I forgot about
Yeah, but I want to say that I I'm gonna give it a shot. You know, I'm not like the chick that got to play Faye ain't doing it for me, but I
that.
want to
None
get.
of it is doing it for me.
I mean,
But
it's
I'm
interesting.
like,
It's an interesting cast choice, but from the trailer, teaser trailer, I like how they made it stylized. I don't want the whole anime to be that way, but to me, it looks like they all. With this trailer makes me think they care about the show because they'd spend this much time making this trailer stylized like it is. Makes me think they're gonna do the show justice. And stick with the. I don't. It doesn't have to be line from the anime, right? It just has to be in that universe, and the characters got to be the characters, right? And it's got to be in that universe, and they have to act how they would act in the anime, right? But they don't have to. The story doesn't have to be the exact same, right? It just got to be them, right?
here,
It still got to feel like I'm watching a Cowboy Bebop. It doesn't have to be the same storyline, as long as the characters act true to who they are in the anime. That's what I mainly want to care about. And the thing is, when I see Faye, ah, she just doesn't look like Faye at all, and it's just not doing it for me at all. But maybe watching the show, she can give me that attitude, and same thing with Spike. Spike doesn't look bad, you know, he kind of looks like Spike a little bit, but another guy, you know,
could have had Keanu Reeves. I'm just saying.
yeah. But I'm kind of glad they didn't go with Keanu Reeves. I don't think he would have been. He would look like Spike, but I don't think he's. I don't see him as Spike, but I don't see this guy as Spike either, so I don't know. But I think the show's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I'm just hoping people stick with. I have confidence that it's gonna be good. Now, how good is it gonna be? I don't know, but I do think it's gonna be good. The teaser trailer,
I
I like. I think it's gonna be good. I think they because if you watch the teaser trailer, you're like, you know what? It kind of feels like Cowboy Bebop in this stylized little teaser. I can't. We have to wait for them to actually give us the real trailer to really see what's going on. But I have confidence.
agree with that last statement that you made.
What's that?
Of,
You have to wait for the actual trailer.
yeah,
Yeah, cause this teaser trailer is more of like it's like a stylized thing. You
it's
know,
very stylized.
I don't
I'm
want.
not sure whether that's gonna be the entire
No,
show.
I don't want the show to be that way. 'Cause I don't like. I don't want that. I don't want the show to be how to move it and how that. Nah, I would get. I would. I wouldn't like that. It could be like certain scenes, maybe like once in a while they do stuff
Yeah,
like that. That'd be. But if the whole show is doing that, nah, I can't do it.
I
Like
mean,
I,
here's the thing.
no, I want to say this. If you ever watch, they had a show on Netflix called. Damn it, nah, I can't think of the name. I said this many times before. I've talked about this show many times. It's a sci-fi show, and it reminds you of Cowboy Bebop so much, like the atmosphere and everything going on. It's martial arts and stuff. It's like in different planet. It's very sci-fi. The environment and backdrops remind you of Cowboy Bebop, so that's why I have faith. Even though that got canceled after 2 seasons, but it's very good. Had your boy play the main character for the second season, Captain Falcon or whatever. That guy, I don't know the actor's name, but he's in the second season, and it's a very good show, and it reminds you of Cowboy Bebop a lot, like the whole steampunk or cyberpunk or whatever. It has that feel to it, and it's a very good
Talking
show.
about Altered Carbon.
Yeah, that show. I love that show. I think it's good. I wish it would come back for another season, but I guess a lot of people didn't like it. But I thought the show was awesome. But it reminds you of Cowboy Bebop so much. Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star. It has that atmosphere, and it's just awesome. So that's why I have faith in this. But we'll see. So I mean, I mean,
Here's the thing. I'll give my take on it.
go ahead, go for it.
I'm glad the casting's all right to me. Seeing them in action now, I think they're good. They're okay, borderline okay for me. I'm not sure what's not doing it for me, but something's not there.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Faye. My main problem is Faye. She's just not giving me the Faye Valentino, Valentine from the Cowboy Bebop. I just want to see her. But maybe it can grow on me. But right now, I'm just
Faye's all right.
Faye. She's not doing it for me at all.
Is it because she's not sexy or what?
I don't think I know.
I think she got Faye right.
I don't think
Like her,
I don't know. I don't think she's not that she's not sexy. She's just not Faye sexy. I think that's what it is. But I had to see more of her in action. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Right now I might get in that vibe. I might get in that Faye vibe. You know what I'm saying? And even from the teaser trailer, I was like, I need to see her talk more. I need some more interaction. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that interaction and see her talk and see how she is. You know what I'm saying? And maybe she grow on me. Like I said, I am not the biggest Cowboy Bebop fan. I like Cowboy Bebop. I like Cowboy Bebop, but I'm not the biggest fan. I
yeah,
always liked it, but like I said, I always liked Outlaw Star better, so it was always competing against Outlaw Star for me. So, but I do enjoy it. I do like it. So,
yeah. But for me, it's like if they do keep the style that they did for this trailer, because this style completely reminded me of Edgar Wright's of what Edgar Wright did with Scott Pilgrim.
yeah, I was gonna say Scott Pilgrim the movie. Yeah, well, Scott Pilgrim's a good movie.
Yeah, but if they do that for the entirety of the series, I think it's gonna be good because what they did with this trailer, they know editing
Mm,
and they know how to do the right editing beats.
yeah, I see it. I see what you're saying.
So yeah, it may be a departure from the anime because the anime to me, and I may need to look back on it because many people have told me that no, this is exactly what the show is. I'm like, I think we watched two completely different shows.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched Cowboy Bebop, so yeah. But I did get the like when they was talking and communicating a little bit from the little bit they did. I did get. I kind of felt like I was. Even though it's been a long time, I did get a little bit of
Yeah,
Cowboy Bebop. I, but yeah, but we have to see.
but for me, it comes down to like the style of what the episodes are
Yeah, what they're
or how
doing.
they direct the
Yeah.
overall series. Because for me, Cowboy Bebop to me is like it's like a Clint Eastwood Western movie and like a old samurai, fucking like that director that inspired Ghost of Tsushima, Kurosawa. There we go. Like some old Kurosawa Western movies, which is the vibe that I got from the anime.
Mm. Yeah, I mean,
So
I didn't get that, but I don't think I really. Yeah, but like I said, I think it. We'll see. I'm excited. I mean, we got some good shows coming out, so a lot of good stuff coming out. It's just cool we're getting it, but I think people just need to be like, start being so picky. At least give it a shot, right? And then you can
yeah,
give your opinions about it. But just be excited that you're getting this. Like, back you think we would get a Cowboy Bebop Netflix series? You know what I'm saying? With like,
I mean, after what they did to Death Note, I kind of wish it didn't.
you need to get your blind straight. You need to get my blind straight. You talking about my blinds? what's going on.
He's OCDing on there. But yeah, after what they did to Death Note, it's like I kind of wish they didn't do any more of this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch Death Note because I don't like Death Note, period. So I didn't watch live action. But I did watch the Full Metal Alchemist movie, and that was okay. And I watched the Bleach.
Yeah, wasn't that Japanese though? That
It's
was
on,
a
it was
Netflix.
on, it was on Netflix. That's all I'm saying. The both of them was on Netflix, and I like both of them. So
I can't give that a hard pass though, because that was made. That wasn't Netflix.
both of them.
Like I'll give it
Full
a
Metal.
pass because it was Netflix did not produce those.
I understand that, but at least Netflix, kind of like know that they're good, right? Oh, uh, yeah.
Have
Honest.
you seen some of these Japanese
I mean,
Japanese adaptations?
well, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I have hope.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. And I just think, and people should realize, it's cool to be getting this kind of stuff, getting like anime live action movies and stuff, especially on Netflix. It's not high budget, but it's decent budget, right? So I think it's kind of cool to get this kind of stuff, right? So I just think that anytime you get some stuff like this, it's cool. Give it a shot. So hopefully it's good, and you can get other. There was talks. I thought they was gonna do a loop on the third movie, but like live action movie, but no.
I'm
Even
interested in that Netflix one.
they have, yeah, but it's not based off of loop on the
Yeah, it's
third.
not.
I tried to watch the first episode, and I just couldn't get into it. It was like, oh, but yeah, but yeah, guys, I think that's all. You have anything else, Emperor?
Nope.
Yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for the show. Like I said, short show today, not a lot of topics, and you know, yeah. But it was like I said, next week we got the state of play, and we'll see if anything else comes out, any other news, and yeah. But I think that's gonna be. I don't know what happened to Mayhem. He was supposed to jump on, but maybe he got busy or something. But I'm about to go watch this Dune movie. But I do feel like crashing out though. Ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's gonna be the show. Uh, yeah. Until next time. Peace out.
See it.